Hello, Shadowcat back with more Rimworld Space Program. And last time we were here, we got a lot of construction done. We got a workshop online right here. So everything all the workbenches got moved out of this room into that one. All of our cooking stuff got moved out of this room and into this one. And we got a lot of bedrooms done. So now everybody has been moved into their own bedroom. Now, full disclosure before we go any further, I've already done this once. Because I recorded a very good episode, very productive episode, and then realized that the microphone was muted the entire time. So, yeah, that did not work well. Now, benefit to this is I now have a little bit of hindsight. Foresight. I know things. And one of those things is that all the things that I was going to do, I'm not doing them anymore. Like, right now, I have people that are starving. The reason that they're starving is because Iggy may be a good, a good cook, but Iggy is too busy with other things to actually bother cooking. So we're going to be doing something different. And the first thing we have to do is we need to get rid of this thing. I mean, like, look at this. There's a Timberwolf over here, which is going to spoil in 13 hours. You think anyone's going to get around to actually butchering it? Probably not. We can get these moved out of here. So we need to get nutrient paste. In addition, the kill box here is a problem. So we need to get this fixed too, because right now they have places where they can take cover here and over here. And they do. And it usually ends up bad for us. So we're going to do that. Now, I've already gone through, I've gathered supplies. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up building orders. And we're going to do that just because that's the most convenient place to come off from. And then we need a little short wall to get them to come in. And then we're going to need to have something to keep them from standing there. So we'll come get a barricade and put that there, and that should take care of that. Nobody should have a shot standing right here. So they have to come across this barricade. They can't stand right here. They have to enter here and let us shoot at them. And that should be a decent enough kill box for us. Okay, and that's looking good. We'll need to get power, and we are completely out of steel. I think I gotta come back to here. Now, unfortunately, power's a bit of a problem. I can turn these off. Each one of these is 175 watts. This thing is 200. We can turn that off as well. That is not going to get me up to the 700 we need to run the smelter. But maybe it'll get us close. I need a couple more shelves in here. I need to get coal and iron over here for this thing. Because we've got some. We've got 399 iron ore. And we were digging it out down here. There's still a little bit left. Then we'll have to go get some more. Where are you taking this? That shouldn't go over here. If you need more room... there's more room. Okay, shouldn't be going over here in the first place. Alright, so we'll let them get that done. In the meantime, Cat and Ein are still starving. Iggy, what are you doing? Hauling wood. No, get over here. Do your job. Everyone is hungry. Now, We also still need to take care of Ein. Ein is in a coma right now because of the Go Juice dependency. Now, at 60 days, Ein is going to die, which means that we only have about 24 days left. We have the Psychoid, we have the ability to make Yayo. What we need is Neutramine. And unfortunately, we don't really have any place around here where we're probably going to get it. Because most everyone around here is tribal. So we're going to need to get microelectronics and communications up. We need to get research done too. To that end, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up research globally. Kind of like what we did with construction. Since our highest is a 3, I'm going to turn research up by 2 ticks, which means that Weirin is going to start prioritizing research. Which is good. We need it. Also, why is this not done? PC, you are leaving, like, holes in the walls. Alright, everyone is taking time off. The drought is cleared, so we can get back to growing, which is good. Summer's almost over. Having nutrient paste is also going to help us in that regard, because, like, the way things are going, it's going to be a pretty thin, winter. Nutrient paste will help us stretch that. Okay, anyway, there's a distress signal. How far out is that? Not terribly far. Still, though, I mean, that's like a day's journey there and a day's journey back. And we're still not really in a great position. A peril. A tail cap? Oh, that's a rotting turkey. Oh, and another tail cap. The Daniel Boone hat. Okay, well, I mean, we'll get those done. Major break risk? J-Man. Of course it is. We detected a logging site. That's not helpful. And Ein is still starving. Again, we desperately need to get nutrient paste going. This is ridiculous. Like, when's the last time you got food? Oh, you're malnourished. Okay. You're building roofs. Finish the wall. How about getting these shelves over here done? Okay, perfect. So, this one's going to be important. Put that over there. Raw resources. One of these is going to be coal and charcoal. And one of these will be iron ore. We're also going to need to do a harvest for heelroot as well before the season ends. Because we have wild heelroot all around us, but it's going to be a task to actually collect it. In the meantime, though, we'll get this done. Who's my best smith right now? It would be Ein. Weirin is next. Weirin, what are you doing? You're hauling. You're cleaning. No, get over here and do this. Get over here and do this. Major break risk. I don't see starving on... Oh, wait, no, there's more starvation. And J-Man's in a daze because your rivals are still alive. I just cannot care less. Okay, I can't. Okay, we have steel. Can I get anyone to actually come over here and finish this? Alright, PC is over here to do it. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Now we need a floor. Regular wood floor will do fine. Hey, Iggy actually cooked a meal without being told to. PC Court, I need you to go do construction. Please go build. Like, I appreciate that you were doing research, but I need you to build. Thank you. Very reliable. Okay. Now, let's work on this. So we're going to use the vanilla expanded stuff. And we're going to turn this room into a nutrient paste everything. So we need to have this grinder. We'll need to have a vat to store it in. We will need to have hoppers to enter everything into, and I hope we have enough components for all this. How many components do we have? We have 8 components. This needs 2. This needs none. Okay. Components are going to become rather precious here pretty soon. So, a nutrient paste tap requires 1 component. A feeder just requires steel. We'll use the feeder. We'll put it right there. And then we'll bring that over like that. Alright, so we got that planned in. Now we just need to get people to actually, do it. And Cork is out here getting rice harvested. That's good. We're going to need that. Who else is still up? I mean, J-Man's still up and wandering around, but who cares? Cat's still up. Hauling rice. I mean, no complaints here. You are industrious. JP's up. Taking care of that. Looks like a lot of the resources have been delivered. Ah, here's PC. We've got the vat. We've got the hoppers. Okay, let's go ahead and get the hoppers set up. So, these are going to hold everything except for nothing human. And nothing, or no insect meat. And these need to be important. Okay. And there we go. We've got the grinder. We've got the vat. It's working. Fantastic. Oh, we also have this quest. We'll look at that later. No storage connected. Oh, no path. Okay, well, I'm gonna move this light then. And we'll move this over here temporarily. We need to get rid of this, actually, anyway. Because I have embrasures now. And we need to... We need to get this put together. Okay, perfect. So now, nutrient paste is available. Nobody should ever be starving now. Because, like, right now, I have 4 people starving. Go get paste. those will also get filled in, and we're good to go there. Now, as far as research goes, people should be able to get back to research now, yes? I hope. Like, Weirin, what are you doing? Hauling corn. I mean, I guess one thing at a time. Structure. Embrasures. We need to take care of this. So, normally, I would put, like, the door right there. But we need them to cross diagonally. So from here, the other diagonal is over this way. Which means, if I was going to put a doorway, it should go, like, right here. Means that this comes all the way across. Like that. And they'll put a barricade right there. But there's also a door right here. I'm going to put a door right there, actually. So, structure, door, slate. We'll put a door right there. That way people can go in and out that way without having to walk all the way across. And who knows, maybe they will still walk all the way across. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. You're still wandering? How long have you been wandering now? Honestly, I hate you so much. I wish we had never picked you up. And I mean, I can say that because, like, you're not even contributing anything. If you were helping out, it might be one thing, but your skills? You do mining, sure. Sometimes. We need more mining. Alright, that's empty, but the vat is full. So we have nutrient paste for a while. And he's no longer wandering. Now maybe he'll be productive. I somehow doubt it. We also have this slag over here. The batteries are full. I'm going to turn this on for a bit. And maybe somebody will actually smelt. I get the feeling probably not. But fingers crossed. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to globally turn down cleaning and hauling. So people do work. Now, this is a little dangerous because we need cleaning and hauling. Like, there's dirt on the floor in the kitchen. That's a problem. And JP's cutting stone blocks. What is everyone else doing? Weirin. Cheering up Watts? Really? Cat, you're building. Iggy, you're cooking. Cork, you're sleeping. And J-Man, you actually are mining. Well, shave my tail and call me a possum. Alright, well, everyone's busy. Hopefully somebody will get around to smelting that because I'm watching the batteries go down. But, I mean, when I look at the smithing, we're going to be the next one up, and I mean, I guess JP might. But you're cutting stone right now. So, maybe after you get done cutting stone? I guess I'll turn that off for right now, then. Yeah, see, since hauling is turned like all the way down, the meals are just going to sit there on the floor. No one's going to bother to actually pick them up. Okay. Other thing that I could do is put more stone over here and armor plate this, but since there's nothing on the other side of this wall, I'm not too concerned with it. What we really should do is get this outer wall here done so that we can stone plate all the way around, and Psychoid Brewing is done. Okay. Solar panels. Solar panels are a great idea, but I need microelectronics done. And since we don't have the right means, we can't make an autobong. Okay. Or a sleep accelerator. Also okay. But microelectronics we need. How are we doing over here? Okay. I'm going to turn this back on for JP. And somebody's bringing this over. JP is actually the one who is refining. Cool. So JP will do this. We just need to get this turned on. Or at least he was doing it. Here's something that needs to be done because right now it's raining and there's food outside. Haul urgently. Not all map things. This is hard. Like I would haul everything urgently in the home area. This stuff will survive a night out in the rain, but it's not good. And nutrient paste rotted away. See, that's the problem with this thing. Since the nutrient paste is just sitting there, it rots. Now, I could potentially put in a tap. I could put a tap in, like, right here. No, I'm in the wrong thing. Pipe networks. It's just we don't have a lot of components. But okay. We'll do it. We'll put a tap in. And 3 more pipes. And we'll deconstruct that. Okay, that thing is turned on. JP, what are you doing? Refining bulk steel from iron ore. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, here's the problem. You're going, like, way out there for this. So we need to turn the radius on this down. Like, right there is good. Okay. Because you should not be walking that far to do this. Cheering up a patient. I mean, I guess. And there we go. Now he's working on the steel slag. See, this is why you got to set ranges on these things. Is there a range on this one set? There is now. Okay, perfect. Now, I think that might be all the steel slag. Maybe. I'm not positive on that. Alright, and looks like that tap is gone. Or the feeder is gone. We still have the tap. The tap is actually going to be much better. Alright, here's what we need to do. It's kind of terrible, but we got to turn some of this stuff back up because there's a lot to clean up right now. This thing can get turned off again until we need more. But, like, there's one piece of steel slag here. I'm not worried about one piece of steel slag. And just like that, summer is done. How much steel do we have? 330 or 366. It's not great. It's not terrible. 1,600 corn. And we'll get a little bit more from this harvest. But just a little bit more. I'm going to move this pin out of here. Put it right there. It's not terribly important. 29 more days. Did I set up, let's see, surgical inspection. There is a cure for paralytic aphasia. 10 glitterwell medication. Watt's medicine restriction is industrial tech. Consider changing his medicine restriction. I mean, he should be fine. He can still get this in an operation, I think. But we don't have that much anyway. We only have 3. Still, it's there as an option. Okay, and we have our line done. Which, this is great. I haven't really seen whether or not the... Oh, no, they are using the door. Cool. I need to get these rocks out of here. And I have kind of an idea of how to do that. Well, okay, it's actually a really bad idea. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to... How many do we have over here? 3, 6, 9, 10. I'm going to go ahead and make this preferred. And say marble chunks go there. And they should clean that out. Perfect. Or we can get rid of that now. Alright, kill box is much better set up. They're pulling in more iron ore. And then we just need to worry about getting research done. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to finish this room at least as best as I can. Now, the ground over here is going to make this more difficult. So we've got that. Also, we'll need a door there. And a door will go here too. And then, of course, we're going to need to have... Let's see, concrete foundations? Let's see, this structure can be built on mud, quicksand, etc. It allows the rapid movement across these normally slowing types. Once built, they can support heavy structures. So I should be able to put down... Oh no, we got stone bridges. I can use some of my marble for this. I mean, bridges don't usually get destroyed. So we'll be able to use some of our marble for that. We'll be able to burn up some of these chunks. And everything should be okay that way. Now, what else do we have over here to sort? We still have a lot of textiles. We have a lot of clothing to sort. And this is all clothing that we can actually use. Oh, these bio-coated weapons. What? Yeah, I forgot about that. Cork, you don't do fire. Everyone else, though, is part of the fire brigade. Get up. We're going to need to have some kind of storage area. Actually, maybe that's what we do down here, is we turn this into, like, storage. Like, proper storage. So, storage for apparel, storage for extra textiles, just storage in general. And then, if you need something for the workshop, you can come across the farm here, grab what you need. It's going to take a lot of wood. It's going to be a lot of bridges, but it should be okay. And since we have the short circuit, all of our batteries are empty now. It should be okay. Right. Quest expired the deserter. That's fine. Nobody is currently working on this. We're going to need heal root. I said we needed to do this. 188 heal root plants that are out there. This is going to take time. Both time in going out to harvest and then time in hauling it in because heal root is so very scattered. We're paying for the investment. We didn't have to pay to plant it, so we're going to pay in harvesting it. But we're going to need a supply to get us through the winter. Speaking of getting us through the winter, though, deer. We could use some deer. Oh, there's a truck there. Can we fix this? No. Usually they give you a vehicle on the map to fix. I don't see one, though. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Guess not. Oh, there's a ship chunk. How many ship chunks are out here? Oh, just the one. Alright, well, carve that thing up and bring it home. It's got components in it. Let's not leave that on the table. Alright, how many harvests do we actually have? 117. Yeah, not all of the heal root was ready to harvest. But that's okay. There's 82 of it on the field now. Now, some of it's going to be a little bit worse for wear by the time we get it in. I just hope we can get it in decently fast. Actually, you know what, Weirin? I'm restricting you to home. It's not because I don't like you. It's not because I don't trust you. It's just because I don't need you wandering out there. There's stuff around here that needs to be done. So I'm hoping that you'll get stuff done around here. I mean, this is kind of why I had things turned down before. I'm turning your hauling and cleaning down to 2. I'm making an exception for you. Everybody else is going to be doing the same work. You're going to be the exception because I need the research done. Because it's not just a matter of getting the research done. Ein has 18 days left. And that quest is expired. Ein has 18 days left, and it's not enough to just get the research done. We have to get the research done, we have to get the comms console built, then we need luck. We need a ship to come by that has neutramine that we can buy from them. Cargo pods. What is it? Golden eyes? Okay. We'll take those. Please haul those in quickly. Quest available, Contract Prison. So, the supernatural chief of the Galga kinship has captured 2 prisoners. They are suffering from paralytic abasia and must be kept in bed. They offer us a person. Keller. Wow, Keller's quite the artist. That's kind of, interesting. Also naturally gifted with both cooking and research. That's interesting. I mean, we don't have a prison yet. Oh, and the ancient mech. Okay, so with this, we can turn somebody into a mechanator. I wonder if I have anybody who wants to be a mechanator. Too many things going on at once. And we're out of power. That's great. How much heal word is on the field? 138. That's plenty, you know. Cancel the rest. We have enough space for all this, don't we? I hope so. If not... Hold on. Storage. Let's make this important. And let's put grenades over here. So, grenades, grenade launcher. Make sure it's at least normal quality. J-Man is hiding his room because of his rivals. Okay. We do have some grenades. That we can put there. We still got EMP grenades up here. Caravan animals. Let's take a look. Well, yes, these are technically caravan animals, but they're not actually holding anything. It's okay. We're going to survive this. Now, the only problem is that because we're all surviving off nutrient paste right now, if the power goes out, we don't have any food. And since Iggy's not stockpiling anything... Okay, we have 2,700 food in general. It's good enough for now. Somebody can gain expertise? Cork. Oh, you're planting. Okay, so foraging, pruning, harvesting, sowing. Harvesting. It's the most important part. And the more you can get out of the harvest, the better. And who's starving? Ein. Ein is starving. Everyone is set to doctoring. Why does nobody feed you? We're also getting hops. We gotta learn beer brewing at some point, too. Oh, actually, and one thing that I forgot. We have the ability to make Psychite tea. So, let's go ahead and set this up. Just one per person. We'll set that for pause. We need a place to put it. We'll put a food bearer Earl there, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to put here, actually. Iggy started a fight. Why? No, seriously, why? PC Unicorn hurled invectives about Iggy's animal taming ability. This drove Iggy into a rage, and she began a fight. Can you people not... Also, your animal taming ability? Okay, let's be honest. It's only 4. It's not great. Still not a reason to start a fight. Okay, we have things to do. Because now you two are going to be laid up for a while. This is just not something that I needed. Alright, getting back down here... we do have building that we can do. I can get a door put right there. And, in addition... Perfect! These supports are going to let us go ahead and stonewall. And then we can do that too. And we'll have stone armor around everything over here. Which, you know, kind of perfect. Once I get done with the walls, I'll be able to run electrical cable. And one thing that I'm noticing here, let's start hauling this stuff in, like now. Okay? I want everything else to kind of go by the wayside, except for you, Weirin. You continue researching. Everyone else, though, this is #1 priority. Because I have too many people that are out there just kind of doing whatever. They're out grabbing stuff instead of doing, like, tasks. Or rather, they're doing weird things instead of going to get it. Either way, I want it done, okay? Like, the only thing that should be taking precedent right now should be just medicine. That's how it's set up. Firefighting, patient doctoring, bed rest, and then Hall Plus. So if it's not on fire and it's not bleeding out, Hall. And the rest will attend to itself shortly. Transport pod crash. Well, remember what I said about if it's not bleeding out? Who is this? Gabby has a relationship. She is Ein's mother. Okay. Who's my best doctor right now? Iggy. Who is injured. Weirin. Go rescue. Go rescue. Well, glad we caught you. So, who are you? I mean, obviously, you're Ein's mother. A story writer who became a professional dog walker? Fast walker, heavy sleeper, absent-minded. But you're great with animals, you're great with art, you're great with social. Okay. You're a space refugee, you're not affiliated with anyone, you're part of Sanctism, though. Individualist, flesh purity, pain is virtue. So, you don't believe in drugs. Okay. You do believe in scarification, though. Actually, Ein, I never checked yours because, you're part of the little commune. You also don't like drugs. I should probably fix that. Ein. Drugs. No drugs. Well, okay. Except for the fact that, you need drugs. You need a special drug policy. Drug Policy 5. Renaming this just to Ein. So, go juice for addiction. That should be about it. And there you go. You've got your own custom drug policy. You, I can't set a drug policy for because we don't have it yet. And I say yet because sometimes they'll join you. Iggy's fully healed. Oh, right. And, I was going to look. So, one of the mods that we have adds fulfillment. These are basically milestones that every character wants. We might have somebody who wants to become a Mechanator. So, let's take a look. PC Core wants a dead rival. Of course you do. You want to destroy a mech cluster. Well, that'll happen eventually. You want to have a beautiful lover. I mean, I guess. Sure. And you want to get joy wired. Well, that's something that we may be able to do. JP, you want to attend an inspirational throne speech. Well, we need to actually have somebody aligned with the Empire for that. You want to play with a golden cube. I guess we'll see if we can make one? You want to get ultimate revenge in a centipede. You want to shred one. So, JP wants to complete the recipe shred mechanoid or drone at least one centipede blaster corpse. Should be able to. You want a beautiful lover too. People are shallow. You want to become a parent. Now that is reasonable. What else we got? Weirin, you want to become a leader. I mean, we do need a leader. So maybe. You want to become an ideological figure. That's either a leader, moralist, or a specialist. Well, you wanted to become a leader, so that would fulfill both those at once. You want to form a psychic bond. That's a bit harder. And you want to bond with an animal. You want a pet. Again, maybe. It's not unreasonable. Cat. You want to create a legendary work. I can't make you do that, but I hope you can. You want to destroy an insect hive. We probably will at some point. You want to read an amazing book. I hope we can have a whole library, honestly. You want to get joy wired. Maybe. You want to become a grandparent. You and JP should hook up. JP wants to become a parent. You want to be a grandparent. Iggy wants to become a grandparent. Fair enough. Wants to get married. Presumably one would lead to the other. You want to destroy a mech cluster. It'll happen. You also want to get joy wired. Okay. Ein wants to create or obtain legendary gear. That is possible. Wield a blade link weapon. I think that all blade links are legendary by nature. You want to get joy wired. Okay. You also want a dead rival. And you want to play with a golden cube. Well, maybe if JP will share. Cork, you want to feel catharsis. I mean, you have to actually have a mental break first. You want to bond with an animal. You like animals, so that could happen. You want a beautiful lover, too. I don't know what to do about that. Form a psychic bond. Maybe. Get ultimate revenge in a centipede. We can do that. J-Man. You want to hold a concert. The only people who get to hold concerts are leaders. If you were actually part of the Empire, you could hold concerts, and if you gave an inspirational speech, that would satisfy JP too. You also want to play with a golden cube. You want to become transcendent. Satisfied with giving him the gene transcendence. I don't know if we can do that. You want a level 5 Psycast. You want to join the Empire. And you want a blade link weapon. Everything that you want will be satisfied by you joining the Empire. You're a body purist and you are vengeful. You are not the kind of person that I would normally send to the Empire. But, I mean, it's what you want. And then Watts. Watts wants to get some lovin'. I mean, he's been laying in a bed for I have no idea how long. You also want to be a Psycaster. You want to become a fungoid. I have no idea how that even works. You also want to become a leader. And you want to gain a tentacle. You're weird. I have no idea how we satisfy any of those. And apparently we have an Ibex ram. I have no idea what to do with it. We're not keeping it. We're eating it. Okay, we're not doing very well in this whole gather up the medicine thing, are we? There's 84 here, 130 in total. There's like 50 more out there. And Warren's still working on research. I mean, at least Warren is still working on research. We're still getting something done. And Gabby decided to join us. See, that's what I'm talking about. You rescue people, and sometimes they just kind of show up. Okay. Well, first off, set that to attack. Secondly, you don't like drugs. So, no drugs. Secondly, thirdly, I guess, let's go ahead and take care of these. So, your childcare is going to go up. Wardening is going to go up. Handling is going to go up. Cooking is like none. Hunting is up. Construction is nothing. Growing is nothing. Mining, you get a 3 in. As far as crafting goes, you don't have any crafting skill at all. Art, you do. Fishing, you do. Hauling, you'll do, but research, you're kind of agnostic on. So yeah, social, animals, and art. You do all of those. I think we got that down. Yep. You are not a night owl. So, we still got that set. And since we were going over it, what were your things? You want to get married. Okay. Become inhuman. I don't even know what that means. You want legendary gear, you want to become a Psycaster, and you want to play the golden cube. If we can get one of these golden cubes, we'll be able to satisfy a whole bunch of people at once. I don't know where we get a golden cube or how we make a golden cube, but I want one. We have all these golden eyes, too. Okay, there are 99 herbal medicine in here. 99 out of 133. We still have like 30 of them out there to do. It's taking far longer than I expected. Also, I think we're going to need room here. PC. Can I get you to come build this? When you have time. Thank you. Storage. I want this to be preferred. And I want this for psychoid leaves. Since we're going to need the space. Also, it is the 6th day of April, May. It's only 40 degrees outside. We're going to need to, we're going to need to get our harvesting in here pretty soon. And that means that I probably need to stop the haul urgently. Okay, so I'm going to stop the haul urgently and let people get back to doing other things because there are other things that, like, really desperately need to get done. Like fixing things. And just general construction. Also hauling. So all of our psychoid is getting stacked up in there. I don't know when or if Iggy will get around to actually making any tea. Right now, Iggy is hauling potatoes. But we are going to need to harvest, like, everything in here. Although it is still 61 degrees during the daytime, when does the growing cycle end according to the almanac? The 11th of April, May. So technically speaking, we should, keyword there being should, have one more day. So let's go ahead and just take this as far as we can. There's more hops. How are we doing on the research? Looks like we're at about 1252 out of 3,000. It's slow progress, but it's a big thing. But how much longer do we have? 14 days. We have 14 more days. Either that, or we need to get some kind of neutramine in here. And I mean, I would really, really hate to pick up Gabby just to have her daughter die, like, days after she got here. Okay, that expedition ran out. Fine, don't really care about it. Peace Corps is working on that. We're not out of wood. No, we still have 1,400 wood left. There's more than enough to get the walls done. We're not going to be able to finish this room, but it'll be fine. And then I have plans for turning it into storage. We're out of power, though. Come on, spin up. Give me some power. 863 corn, 194 rice. Yeah, there's just a lot of hauling to get done. Once we get all the harvesting in, it should free up more hands to help Weirin with the research. Should, at least. But I am kind of thinking that maybe I'll just bite the bullet here. The barley, I don't know if it's going to be ready by harvest time. Apparently it takes a really long time to grow. Alright. Looks like they got the roof put in. Is this roofed? Not yet. It's getting roofed. you going? Oh, you're hauling medicine in. Actually, do you even have a bed? Yeah, there's an unopened room over here. Or an unowned room over here. You're free to take that one. Do have to get you a weapon, though. We don't really have one to give. We only have 4 components. Did we ever break down this thing over here? Oh, great, a solar flare. That's terrifically useful. Thank you for that. Here's what I'm going to do, actually. I am going to disallow all this medicine out here. And then, I'm going to allow all the medicines in our base. That's going to keep you from running all over the place. We have more than enough medicine over here. We can let the rest of it go. We can absolutely let the rest of it go. Alright, and PC is getting the roof put on. I'm so tempted to just tell them to harvest, like, right now. Just harvest everything in the home area. I'm just so very tempted, you don't even know. And it's raining. Wonderful. Well, fortunately, a lot of what we're getting done is mostly indoors anyway. Lots of cleaning at the moment. Alright, solar flare's over. Food time! Fire? Oh, lightning strike. That was close. Now, fortunately, we got to continue research through the power outage, since we don't have actual powered benches yet. That'll change. A psychic storm. That's not a good thing. That's a really bad thing, actually. So this is a bit of metagame knowledge, but psychic storms always precede something bad. And when I say something bad, I mean... I need a couple more restrictions. So, I need a danger close, I need an indoors. Why? First off, danger close is going to restrict everybody to inside. And then secondly, Area 1. Area 1 is going to be indoors, strictly. So I'm not even going to include the outer walls in this, because I don't want anyone going outside to touch them, to be honest. Nope, did that wrong. So right now, this is the indoors one. And if I switch to indoors, move everything to that one. So I'm going to leave everyone on danger close. Everybody comes home, everybody stays close. Until the psychic storm has passed. Yeah, the Psychic Storm has replaced the Thunderstorm now. What are you doing? Wait. Boom bats actually produce chem fuel? I had no idea. Okay. There's a fire started up there. That's not great. That was from the thunderstorm. That's going to spread. It may threaten us. And that is corn that just rotted away. And that's what I was worried about. An Archon. A group of Archons from the Archons have arrived nearby and are attacking. These guys are the worst of the worst. A complete mystery whose earliest recorded appearance has been tied to the development of archaeotechnology and the first occurrences of transcendence. The Archons are an enigmatic race of quasi-humans capable of moving between dimensions. They have optimized physiology for psi-casting and are renowned for their extreme levels of aggression even amongst themselves. This is a problem. Gabby is asleep and is not going to get up. So as you can see, they are very fast. They only carry a single weapon. It is an Archaeoblade. An ethereal weapon forged in enigmatic crucibles of archaeotech. It is a fusion of unknown materials and arcane science that has the uncanny ability to phase through flesh, leaving behind agonizing scars by skipping tissue out of existence. They can basically one-shot people. And you decided now you're going to go on a food binge? You've got to be kidding me. Right now. You are trying to kill us. Okay, here they come. Okay, come back here. We gotta break that shield. This may be the only shot that we get. And I feel so bad about this. Everyone fall back. Weirin got hurt. How bad is it? Seared at the neck. You're screwing me up. And we got them. We killed them. And of course, immediately they vanished back. We survived that. Albeit barely. Well, okay. No, we actually did really well there. But if nobody's going to take care of Weirin, Weirin's going to die. Weirin's going to need blood, too. Sear scar at the neck. And a sear scar at the torso. Which means that Weirin's head is basically just barely hanging on. That's not good. So that's going to make it tough to talk, to eat, to breathe. It's bad. So now we need something to take care of that. Fortunately, we do have something that can do that. I just don't know if we can actually make it. Oh, here's the search. Bioregeneration. That would give us biosculpting is something we can do. And we'll be able to research that after we get microelectronics. I do wonder, though, if we check our stats, research speed, has that hurt you at all? Actually, it has not. So, you can still do your research. Okay, well, and lightning strikes, of course, try to light the base on fire again. It never fails. It's always trying to light the base on fire. Alright, so that was not the way that I expected to end things. Weirin's in trouble, but maybe we can take care of Weirin later. We still need to get research done, but that research is halfway there. Ein is running out of time. Ein is down to 11 days. I don't know if we can do it, but we're going to try. So, with Ein down to 11 days, with Weirin laid up, I don't know how we're going to get the research done. We have a lot of building left to do, but we did make good progress today, okay? We're not doing terrible. So, when we get back here next time, we will try to finish up the research. We'll try to finish up the research. We'll try to get a hold of Neutramine so that we can take care of Ein. After we take care of Ein, then we take care of Weirin. And then, hopefully we can start on research that will actually get us closer to running the space program. That's the goal. So if you want to be here for that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into RimWorld, then share this video with them. But if you just know somebody who, or if you know like me, you like what I do, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time for more RimWorld. Until then, take care.